What do you do? Let me ask you a question, because I know what I do. When you see, let's say you're at the Ralphs and somebody has their mask down low, do you say something to them, or do you just keep walking in your head, go, you put that fucking mask on?
That's what I do. Because this is someone's gonna pull out a gun and shoot me. Let's be clear.
That's my worry too. Yes.
This is our world. Let's be clear. This is not about a mask, but it's similar. So not at all. I'm just looking to tell a funny story. Yes, I usually just walk by and just under my mask.
Do you want a cyanide pill?
Shut up. How long have you been planning that bit?
It happened spur of the moment.
Fastest mind in comedy.
As quick as the sentence.
So I was driving to go visit a girlfriend in Glendale. Oh, in your neck of the woods, right? Are you somewhere?
Burbank,
whatever. So I was on the 134. And I'm driving.
You're from there, right?
Don't even pretend to include me in this, then.
Fine. So I'm on the 134 where it splits to the 5.
Can I ask you a question? You've been here before. Do you ever remember it being, I walk in and start just doing a one-person show? Do you remember that ever being the case?
No, we have to hear.
We have to
hear the story.
Here's Garen.
We got to open this mail. We got to open the mail.
I want to hear this story, but first, you remember the time I was in Phoenix? That's near you, right?
Well, you know what John says about my dad, that it's always like, well, at the car wash, because he owns a car wash. So everything goes back. Bullhead City, right outside of Laughlin.
All right, so go ahead. Finish your story.
So really quickly, I'm driving. I'm going 55, but I can see up ahead.
Hagar.
The cars are starting to brake. Everyone's braking because this is how it happens at the 5 and the 134. And this guy is blowing up behind me in this like BMW, easily going 90. And I'm like, I say out loud to myself, he's going to kill someone.
Right.
Because he's got nowhere to go. So I hang back even more. Sure enough, bam, bam,
oh,
bam,
no.
bam. Oh, at least 8 cars involved.
Because of him.
Because of him. Smashes this guy, smashes this guy, smashes this girl, smashes everything all over. And actually, people probably ended up more safe because it was like bumper cars versus one big impact. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh my God. So I get on the phone, I call 911. And I think about this 911 call a lot. Like, come on, that was a great 911 call. Someone has to have it. So I'm like, this guy just caused an accident. He's in a BMW and blah, blah, blah. We're at the 134 and 5. And they're like, okay. I'm like, there's a lady right there. She's turned around. There's a guy over there. So then I see this asshole on the side.
You see the BMW driver.
Yeah. And I see someone going over to help him. I'm still on with 911. I roll my passenger side window down. And I'm like, hey, you did this. You did this. You be sure to test him for DUI. You did this. He's like, whoa. I go, I saw you. You did this. I'm screaming at him. And then I roll my window back up, and then I drive on. 911's like, okay, are we? I'm like, yeah, you need to check him for DUI. You need a breathalyzer, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I just think that'd be funny to hear me screaming at that guy. But when I told people the story, they're like, yeah, if he's a dick, he could have just pulled out a gun and shot you. And I was like, he was bleeding from his head. So
I don't know if I would have thought that there. I think it more in the mall or the...
yeah.
I think in that situation, I'm more thinking like, maybe don't yell at a guy who might have a head injury. Like, that seems crazy.
No, I'd say yell at that guy.
Are you kidding me? I saw him from my rear view.
Done.
So he deserves to be yelled at. I hope he did I hope he is still hung up somewhere. You know how many... Whether or not anybody got seriously hurt...
Someone who saves lives. This is a very intolerant...
I'm on her side on this time.
You would yell at a person who was just in a major car accident.
That he caused it
yes.
completely ridiculously.
That's insane.
No, it's not.
That's insane.
It's not.
No.
Well, I want the viewers to weigh in on this.
It's unnecessary. Why yell at a person who's already injured and crashed on the side of the road?
He walked away. Here's why.
And you assessed that and knew that right away in the moment?
Who gives a shit? He acted like an asshole.
I think the bigger point is the world needs to know he caused this.
Yep.
It wasn't these other cars.
He knows he caused it. You don't need to yell at him about it. You tell the police.
He was like, I didn't do anything. I go, yes, you did. I saw you. So I could identify him. Okay. Also,
have you been called to court for this?
No, I haven't. I didn't leave. I left my number 911. Here's the facts, though. Every single person, and he hit at least 8 or 9 cars, right? Every single person now, their life was bogged down in insurance stuff. They probably, he just annoyed and destroyed, not destroyed, let's not be ridiculous, but all of those people, their whole lives for the next 6 months were getting a rental car, dealing with the insurance. Oh, I actually am hurt, blah, blah, blah. For what? Just because he's a dick. No, I stand by it.
What do you got?
So maybe I watch too many television shows, but in my head, I'm thinking, all right, this guy clearly is very entitled. He's driving a BMW. He's driving really fast, which suggests to me rich, which means that you are painting a target on your face of, there's a witness. Maybe
100%.
maybe I should get my goons and go after.
Oh, you think,
that
this, you think this guy has goons?
He's rich enough to not care.
No.
Don't know him.
No, BMW, the whole, like, what kind of car you drive? No.
If it was a Bentley, would you agree with me?
If it was a Bentley, he wouldn't be driving that way. Well, I don't know. There was that kid who killed the woman.
I disagree with her at this moment. I think there could be goons involved.
This isn't Ray Donovan. He doesn't have a...
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.